The 5th of March, current temperature Millis 37.2 degrees, dew point 26, winds 3.8 out of the northwest, and the barometer is at 29.91 inches. It's on the rise this morning. This morning's background is Fenway Park. Kind of a cloudy morning this morning. Those clouds will actually stick around for most of the day today. Take a look at the current temperatures across the nation. Boston, mid to upper 30s. Washington, D.C., upper 30s, and the warm spot, not that warm though. Miami, they are in the middle 60s this morning. The cold spot this morning, well, kind of a tie between the entire north. We have a Great Falls here hovering right around 0 this morning, so I guess they will be the cold spot this morning. Take a look at the temperatures closer into Boston. 35 in Boston, generally mid to upper 30s across the south coast, and then lower to mid 20s across western Mass. And then Vermont, they are mostly in the lower to mid 20s this morning. Taking a look at the current surface analysis, these two storms, you'll notice they will be creating that storm for the eastern seaboard come midweek. I'll have more on that later. Other than that, really not a lot going on. A little low pressure system out towards the Texas border. But other than these storms, it is fairly quiet across the nation. But these storms are affecting portions of the Midwest with some pretty heavy snow. Could see a foot in some places as it works its way towards D.C. and I'll have more on that. I'll have more on what it does later on. Taking a look at the current surface analysis. Closer in our area, that low pressure system kind of meandering off the eastern seaboard, kind of right around the Georges Bank at this point, giving a few snow showers to parts of Maine. Really not concerned about these snow showers. I don't think they work their way in our area. We don't see these clouds off to the coast and these clouds out to our west. That's why I think that we're going to be mainly dealing with clouds today. And this is the current watches and warnings that are in effect by the National Weather Service. Not a lot of warnings or watches right now, just a coastal flood watch towards portions of Long Island as well as the southern Connecticut coast. But as the storm approaches, I do expect the warnings and watches to increase. Taking a look at my projected temperatures for today: 41 in Boston, Norwood 43, Taunton 44, Plymouth 43, New Bedford 42, Hyannis 41, Martha's Vineyard 39, Beverly 43, Worcester 41, Fitchburg 42, Orange 41, Springfield, Westfield 44, and then North Adams, the cold spot today, at 34. Taking a look at the projected path for a late week storm, I think this is a path that it takes right now. This is kind of a compromise between the two models. I think the models have been kind of merging together and getting closer to one another. I think this is the most likely path. The best chance for snow is in western Massachusetts. I think eastern Massachusetts, particularly the Cape and the Islands, they get all rain. And this is really going to be critical where that rain-snow line sets up for this week's midweek storm. It could be as far south as south central Mass, or it could be as far north as Worcester. So right now, anywhere in this area, that's where the rain-snow line could set up, and that's going to be heavily affecting the snowfall totals. I think the best chance for remaining all snow is in the Worcester Hills. And if that's true, this is the general snowfall. I think we're seeing, looking at a general 10 to 12 inches plus. But again, that's really dependent on where that rain-snow line sets up. If it sets up further north, then I'm going to have to put this 4 to 8 more, further north. So it all depends on where that rain-snow line sets up. As I see it now, I see a narrow band of 4 to 8 around the New Bedford area, around Wareham. That's where the 4 to 8 occurs. And then south of that, around the Cape Cod Canal, only rain. Once you work your way west of, say, Spencer, that area, only 4 to 8 as well. So this most likely the places that have the best chance for snow right now is the Worcester Hills. And I'm also concerned about the wind. Right now, I'm looking at winds 30 to 54 miles an hour away from the coast. Once you get towards the coast, 60 to 73 miles an hour winds, and you could even gust past that. That's why I'm very concerned about coastal flooding as well as power outages. Because you get a 60 to 73 mile an hour wind, that could do some damage. And I'm mainly concerned about the wind on the coast and the Cape Cod and the islands. I'm also concerned about the waves. We could see 20-foot waves plus just offshore. This is with the wind and the waves combined. We could see waves of 20 feet plus, and then further out to sea, only 14 plus. But you notice these arrows I drew, that's the beaches that I'm concerned about. I'm mainly concerned about southeasterly facing beaches, east and southeasterly facing beaches. I think we could see a lot of beach erosion out of this, especially along the elbow of the Cape, so to speak, around Chatham. We could see some major erosion from this storm. And take a look at the MHS 103 7-day forecast for Tuesday. I think we have a high temperature of 44 with a mix of sun and clouds. Wednesday, high temperature of 40. That snow that comes in late in the evening. And then Thursday, I think Thursday is an all duration. The snow lasts all day, and then it could even last until about midday on Friday. So this is a long duration event from when the snow starts to when it stops. Again, I'm watching that rain snow line very carefully. Again, that'll determine how much snow we get. And then for Saturday, high temperature 47 with a mix of sun and clouds. For Sunday, high temperature 44, mainly sunny skies. And then for Monday, we'll be dealing with a possible storm, but I see the storm being all rain, high temperature of 45. Thanks for joining us. I'm Student Meteorologist Star Simpson. Remember, you can always find the latest weather information by going to Facebook page StarSimpson-MHS with the weather, and good luck to the girls varsity basketball team today. They'll be facing off against West Bridgewater at Bridgewater Raynham High School at 6 p.m. So try to go to the game if you can and show your support.